Thank you. Federal health officials are trying to dispel any questions surrounding coronavirus booster shots after the Centers for Disease Control updated its recommendation for that third dose of the vaccine. Those eligible for the shot now include anyone 65 years old and up, any adult with any underlying health conditions, and employees in high-risk work environments.
People in homeless shelters, people in group homes, people in prisons, our healthcare workers, our teachers, our grocery workers, our public transportation employees.
And officials also say there are more than enough doses available to administer booster shots to eligible people and to give 2 doses to kids under 12 if they are ever cleared for them. Local counties are getting ready for the rollout of the third dose of the COVID vaccine. Joining us now with more on how Seminole County plans to distribute booster shots is Alan Harris, Seminole County Emergency Manager. Alan, good morning. Always good to see you.
Good morning.
So let's talk about what this rollout looks like in Seminole County. Are there going to be large sites open just for the boosters, like what we saw with the rollout of the vaccine itself?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to do exactly what we did when the immune compromise for the Pfizer and Moderna third dose came out. So we're going to do that again this week. We're looking at doing some special events, large type events in gymnasiums on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. See how the influx is. If there is a high demand, we'll continue that operation into next week. We have all the nurses already ready to go. We have the staff ready to go, and we have the space. We're just waiting right now for the consent forms from the state of Florida. As soon as those come in, appointments will become available. And
Seminole County has already been so successful in giving out the vaccine itself. Is there any additional planning that's going to go into giving out the booster shot?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are going to continue to plan these types of special events until the demand goes down. The difference, of course, between December and January, when we launched vaccines for the first time and the booster shots, is there are a lot of private pharmacies that are now providing these vaccines. So the demand, we don't estimate, will be as heavy as back in December, January, February, because there are private providers providing this vaccine. But we are there as the safety net, as government should be, to help the demand. And as soon as we start to see the demand go down, the private pharmacies will become, again, the primary source of getting vaccines in the community.
And so, Alan, we know who is eligible, but will workers know who is eligible? Is there going to be an honor system, or how will we know if you're a grocery store worker, if you're over the age of 65, and who's eligible to get this booster shot?
Yeah, so part of that consent form will be a self-proclamation. So it's very similar to the immune compromise that was just about a month ago when we did those for the Pfizer and Moderna. Now, when we do our special events, we still will have Moderna available for those people that are immune compromised. But for the Pfizer, for this new rollout of the third dose, you will self-proclaim. So you will either say, yes, I am 65 and older. Of course, you'll have an identification card for that. Or you'll say, I'm in an occupation that is at high risk. So you'll check that portion of the consent form, you'll sign the document, and then you'll go get your third dose of the vaccine.
So when we talk about this third dose, I know this is a question that a lot of people have been asking because there's so many people who still haven't gotten that first shot, right? So are there enough vaccines for the boosters and those who haven't even gotten their first shot?
Yes, plenty. In fact, we're doing special events all week for the first dose. So come on out. We're actually out at Goodwill of Oviedo today. If you have decided this is the day and you want to get your first dose, come on out. We have events all week long for first dose. And even on our third dose, our booster events that will take place this weekend, you can still come and get a first dose at that location.
All right. Alan Harris, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Good information.
Thank you.
It is 8:37. Amy, here we go.